Morning, girls. How are we doing back here again with Chantal, maybe Salah? Who knows, guys? So guys, obviously, as everyone knows, I went off sick for a little while there during the Christmas period. I got sick. Unfortunately, I missed kind of like the craziest thing that happened in Girl World for a while because like no one really cares about the Amber Lynn stuff, and then the foodie stuff is kind of boring. Even though I have super diabetes and death's going to die, guys, no one gave a fuck about that. And then suddenly we had the whole cheating thing. Might go back and just do like a rewatch of that on a live stream at some point. Maybe give it a week or two before everyone's kind of forgotten about it and gotten bored with Chantal again. And then maybe do like a live stream where we go back and we watch like the live stream coming out, maybe read the messages, something like that. Maybe because like obviously I didn't get a chance to react to it. I was trying to decide how to do it. If I should just do like a full reaction, trying to just do a massive catch up, but it feels like it would take ages, and I don't know really if there's any point in doing that. So I thought, why not? She's gone to Q8 again, so happy about that. She wanted to come out and do her whole like fitness goddess thing. She has like 5 or 6 walking videos now at this point. And I thought, why not? I'll quickly try and just plow through and catch up again and then kind of start reacting like I used to. So this one is the health update and huge grocery haul one. I don't even remember when this one is from. It's from a wee while ago. Let's just go straight into it, guys.
I never get tired of the view from our bedroom window.
Oh, that car park. Ah, look at that car park. Oh god, are we just staying here? Are we staying here forever? We're never leaving this? Oh, okay, we finally left that shot. Holy shit. I love the subliminal messaging from our bedroom. Our bed, we have the sex, guys. Yeah, guys, you thought we'd break up over him wanting to shit on some other girl's face, but no, he only wants to shit on my face now, guys. Okay, Foodie, I'm really totes jealous.
Welcome back to another video.
Hello.
So, I'm a little hyper. I'm feeling a lot better today. I got some good sleep.
Oh, she had her Unicity, guys.
And, like probably about 12 hours. So I'm feeling a lot better. And my sciatica's kind of in remission, whatever you call it.
Okay.
So I thought in this video I would just kind of tell you a bit about, like,
Does she have this sooty eye makeup thing going on? I'm not very good with eye makeup, as any of you guys know, but I always just look at her face and I just go like, is that suit? Is that what suit is? Because I am bad at eye makeup, guys. I'm so sorry.
How I've been eating to keep from binge eating, which I've been successfully binge free since coming home. And
it's not been like 3 days. I'm so successful at not binging, guys, in the last day and a half, about day and a half, I haven't had a binge. I never got this because she is trying to like paint this picture that she needed to go back to Q8 because Canada is the evil decadent West. The standard talking points that she was doing for like a year there. But then it's like, bro, weren't you doing like a mukbang a day? Sometimes like 2 mukbangs a day whilst you're in Q8. So how are you like suddenly binge free? Also, this is also the woman who claims that she doesn't binge anymore because she's worried about YouTube's terms of service.
Also, I'm going to do a grocery haul to show you,
I'm so excited. I can't wait.
Things that I plan on using to make healthy meals.
I can't wait.
So basically,
like chocolate milk. I'm sorry. Has there been a single cooking video since this? I don't think there's been a single cooking video that's come out since this. So where's all the meal prep?
I have done a lot of research in the past
when
it comes to recovering from binge eating disorder. And
oh my god, fantastic! Can't wait.
Videos. I read a couple of books. I read the Binge Code. There's Brain Over Binge. There's different.
I'm just gonna say, I just assume you haven't. Really, just as simple as that. I really just assume she hasn't because this is a woman who has like no control over herself whatsoever. I really don't think she's sitting down and reading through like in-depth books about binge eating disorders and how to treat them when apparently like, a week ago she was claiming she didn't actually have a binge eating disorder.
Different books out there and literature and videos of people who have overcome their binge eating.
Sure.
And a lot of them have come up with a kind of food diary or food plan throughout the day, and a lot of it involves eating every few hours.
Oh my god, guys, she's doing a meal prep. Oh my god, guys, it's just so crazy. She's never done this one before. She's never planned meals out in advance before. It's almost like that's what she used to do her cooking and all for, but whatever.
Hours, so that you don't get that hunger creeping in where your mind starts going to those cravings and that autopilot.
But is that what most people's issue with binge eating is about hunger? Because it's like I've always made a point because like Foodie did that whole thing where she was pretending I'm not hungry anymore because of I don't know Unicity. I'm not hungry anymore because of the certain type of meal I was eating. Oh guys, I'm so full here, Mr. YouTube Terms and Service. I couldn't possibly eat one more bite of this fucking nachos. Just because she didn't want to get like absolutely like hammered by YouTube. I think this video actually did get copyright, not copyright, like terms of service struck, guidelines struck. I think I'm not 100% sure, guys, but that's what I think I've heard from it, and it's got like limited monetization. Maybe I'm wrong. I have no idea. But like she went through this whole big ordeal about how she wasn't hungry anymore. And it's like, but that doesn't affect your binging. Don't most people like binge due to like depression or boredom? It's not out of like hunger. Like, because she's the one who claims she's beaten her hunger. The Unicity thing totally beat her hunger. Like, admittedly, she hasn't mentioned that in a little while from what I know, but who knows?
And you just want to eat everything in sight. So, and the key I found too, a lot of the time that I saw like similarities between these people in recovery was that a lot of them would eat.
A lot of them waste time in their videos to try and stretch it out as long as possible for 7 more ads. Like, holy actual shit. We are going. This is a 1.25 speed. We are actually going in fucking slow motion here. Bro, can we get to the point? I realize you've gone back to Kuwait. You're trying to pretend that you have like a perfect relationship with Salah and all now, and that you're just going straight back into your weight loss storyline from before the whole shit man story. I get it entirely, bro. But Jesus actual fuck. Like, I'm sorry, can we actually get to anything interesting here?
Very substantial little mini meals, you know.
Oh yeah, if we're just doing her very slow talking points about like how she's definitely beating her binge eating disorder this time, you know, the binge eating disorder she's recently reacquired. If we're just gonna very slowly talk about that, I'm probably gonna skip to something actually funny.
A healthy lifestyle change. And right now I'm down 10 pounds so far. I will do another.
I'm sorry, Matt. What? don't sneak that in amongst just like 2 minutes straight of just like mumbling about how diets don't work for her and she's doing a lifestyle change. You know that nonsense thing where people are like, I'm not doing a diet, guys. I'm doing a lifestyle change, because like diet is like a dirty word now, so people like to just like say lifestyle change even though they do just mean diet instead. Okay, fantastic. She's down 10 pounds. Since when? Where? Who? What? I have no idea. What are we even talking about? 10 points from the start of the I have super diabetes storyline, because like 100% she ate loads in Canada. So there's literally no chance of her coming back from Canada lighter than she was, or she claiming she's down 10 pounds since she got back from Canada 3 days ago. What is the claim? Where are we going? I'm sorry, you literally just can't drop that on my head and just like then keep the conversation going without explaining yourself.
In the future, but I'm also looking at non-scale victories, just like not binge eating is like a huge thing for me.
We're seriously just like dragging our fucking ass through molasses here. It is just like mumbling. Like I said, this is at 1.25 speed. It is just mumbling about, yeah, guys, I just want to try and stop binge eating so much, guys. And it's like, bro, like, holy shit. There is no reason for you to be talking this slowly.
I find foods that have a lot of like mixing protein and fiber is like, you're gonna be full for a long time.
Oh well, God, guys, I'm coming here for the dieting tips from Foodie Beauty. Guys, you know, if you eat like fiber and protein, that's actually quite guys. I know we're blowing you away with facts and logic. This is so fucking stupid. It is. What a video to choose to come back to for Foodie Beauty. It is so boring. It is so incredibly boring. I have barely said anything. I think I've been staring at the screen just like, oh my God, bro, I just don't care. She's saying how she wants her channel to be like an inspiration to people, and how weight loss is lonely, so they're all going to work together. Her and all of her viewers are all going to work together to... And it's like, oh, my channel's not going to be negative anymore. It's like, okay, bro. You know what? Whatever cope you need to get over the fact that your husband really wants to shit on people, whatever you need to get through the day. But this is embarrassing that we're acting like this is any different than the diabetes storyline from, like, I don't know, a month and a bit ago? Was it a month and a half or so ago? We had the diabetes storyline, which was just this stuff over and over and over again. And the videos, no one cares. Like, I think some of her videos are like 6,000 views. Like, it's actually embarrassing. It used to be like a couple of the reaction channels used to beat her in views. Now it is near enough like half the reaction channels are beating. When me, a tiny ass reaction channel, is at times getting close to your view count. That is actually embarrassing. Like, remember, this is the woman who was sitting there gloating, like, well, we'll soon I'll have my 100,000 plaque and you'll have nothing. Oh, I'm so successful on YouTube. And it's like, bro, you got 6,000 views. No one gives a shit about your 17th, I'm kind of going out for a bit of a walk, I guess, video.
So, you know, beans and whole wheat rice or stuff like that.
Oh, yeah, she's just now, like, listing off foods that she's been eating recently. So, yeah, we're once again skipping because I don't care.
Okay, that can't be right.
Fasting morning blood sugar, 8.5. Why is it cracked? Okay, so I'm assuming when she found out about the Scatla thing, she like wung she wung her blood sugar testing tool across the room or something like that. Why is it smashed in half? Okay.
I'm gonna take it
Oh,
one more time.
fantastic.
That's crazy low.
Uh huh.
Okay, wow. That is
That's not a new test. I thought you said you're going to test it again because this is test number 4, right? That's what this means, doesn't it? Or is this the date again? Because like this is the timestamp, so it's like a bit later in time, but this hasn't changed. And I thought this was like what test number you're on. But then it could also be the 4th. I have no idea. When was this even filmed on? I thought she wasn't back at that point. 1 sec, guys. Yeah, this was only posted like a couple days ago. So there's no way this is from the 4th. So I'm sorry. I thought this was like the test. I thought this was test number 4. Because you know you can go back through the memory on it. So I thought like this would be like, this is your save test number 4. So it doesn't make any sense. Also, this is your morning test. Why is it at 1 a.m.? Like what? None of this makes sense. I'm sorry, I'm not buying this like whatsoever. This is meant to be her fasting one. Obviously, it is like a massive drop compared to what it usually is. So like we've got her go sitting down, doing this like, hey there guys. How are you? Trying to talk in her like nice soft voice because she's such a like loving, endearing, kind person. Suddenly, she's trying to use like all these like buzz terms and goes, I'm well satiated and I'm using experience gathered through numerous sources as such and forthwith. You know, she's trying to talk like she's like knowledgeable suddenly about dieting, all that shit. She's trying to make it seem like her life is perfect now that she's back in Kuwait, and now suddenly we've got like a ridiculously low blood sugar test for her. I'm not buying any of this, bro.
it's pretty low. The screen cracked a bit, but I don't know if that would make a difference.
Well, if
I guess I'll see
if the thing is damaged when you throw it across the room at Salah's head, then yeah, it might make a difference.
as the day goes on.
Yep.
Which is weird because I've missed a bit of my medication, but I have been fasting.
Sure.
So that could be
Okay.
why.
We haven't been fasting because in the last video, like, well, admittedly, I have no idea. She claims that she eats up to 8 o'clock. That's not a fast. If you eat until 8 o'clock at night and go to sleep and then wake up apparently at 1 a.m. I guess that's not a fast. It's not a fast if you eat and then go to sleep. That's not what people would consider a fast.
I've been fasting for like 14 hours.
No, you haven't.
I don't know.
No, you haven't. Not on your time scale. Not what you say.
So I started off with this bowl of strawberries. I ate about half of them
I started off with these strawberries. Why do you say it like that?
and put the rest
Sure you
in the
did.
refrigerator.
In the refrigerator, right above the freezer unit where I keep my sandwiches. I was like, what the like, why is she talking like that? Also, it's once again, like I say, what is with all these like super morbidly obese people who always like, guys, I had a banana. Well, I mean half a banana. Oh, I was absolutely satiated by that half a banana. Very nice. That kind of shit was like, bro, I bet you didn't eat just half of these strawberries and put the rest back because you were just so full, Chantel. Fuck off.
I then had some
Ugh.
cherry tomatoes with
The
a bit of
fuck is
black
that?
pepper,
The
2
fuck is
eggs
that?
with a cheese slice,
What the fuck is that? What's the cheese slice? What the fuck is this? That's not a two. That is definitely not a 2-egg omelet. That's too small. That's tiny. Also, bro, do you want a tomato with a pepper there, mate? Oh, yeah. I guess it would be like okay, enough as a breakfast. I guess, but try to remember, this is like Foodie, like just like lying to us and to herself about like the diet. I'm sorry, no, I don't think this is what you're sitting down to have for your meal.
and 1 pita.
It looks like a lettuce leaf, doesn't it? Also, I don't know why. I'm just going to drop this in here. I was never really sure how to approach this, but I mean, obviously thinking about the salad situation, and my head kept going back. I was really tempted to try and make a short out of it, but I just also am lazy. If you guys didn't notice from my incredible sleeping with another woman video I made, I'm very lazy at the same time because I was going to do a short about Salah. Because remember in Thailand for his birthday, Chantel took him for poutine, and then I was going to make a joke saying I wonder if like Salah was on Tinder in Canada because he really misunderstood what poutine was. And really, I'm sure you're all laughing out there. I had no idea how to form that into an actual joke, but there you go, poutine because he liked poo. There you go.
Good and satisfying for breakfast.
Good and satisfying for breakfast.
I then made for lunch some baked
Bro, who the fuck mixes baked beans with rice? Who? This is disgusting. Who the fuck would do this? Gross, bro.
chicken thighs that I seasoned
Chicken
and
thigh.
marinated the night before.
Sure, I
I
believe
had 2 of
you.
those with the skin removed, and I had some spinach rice
Well, you didn't have them with the skin removed. I can literally see the skin on them.
and some baked beans in tomato
That is
sauce.
so gross.
All right, so this
Oh
is
my
my final
God.
meal of the evening.
I believe
So
you.
I didn't really feel like, taking out pots and pans that I just cleaned
Sure,
and
I
cooking
believe you.
again. So I just made some
Where's the maid thing coming? Because I heard rumors about apparently them wanting a maid. Where does that happen? Does that happen in one of the videos, or is that a live stream? I'm gonna have to keep an eye because I'm curious about the maid situation.
tuna. This is 1 tablespoon of light mayo, some dill flakes, pepper, and
Yellow
no
mustard,
salt because
yeah.
it's
I noticed.
canned fish, which has sodium. One
Which
pita
has sodium, guys.
and a salad. I know it looks like a lot of dressing, but
It does.
It's
It does. It's about 3/4
It is about
dressing.
2 to 3 tablespoons. I'm
Sure.
gonna have to try to
It's
cut.
about 2 to 3, maybe 4. Some would say 6. Maybe 8. I don't know. I'm not 9. Maybe it's like we might be going double digits. I'm really not entirely sure. It's about 2 to 3. I think you'd fucking know, bro.
Back. Normally I put like almost half the bottle, so 3 tablespoons
It
might
looks
seem like a lot, but it's
It looks like you did. It looks like you did put half the bottle.
still not that much for me.
Sure. Okay, bro.
And,
Whatever you say.
So cucumber, 1 green pepper,
Where's the
some
cucumber
tomatoes,
Bro, where's the cucumber? Is that a cucumber slice there? Just the one solitary cucumber slice?
lettuce, and a little sprinkle of cheese,
A lot of cheese. What the fuck?
and some French dressing.
Uh-huh.
And I've been drinking water.
I've been drinking
The whole
French.
day.
Yeah, you're about to say you've been drinking French dress, and don't be lying to me. We fucking know what you'd be drinking.
Nothing else.
Sure, bro. Okay, whatever you say.
Hi, baby girl.
Skipping.
All right, so here is the
Jesus Christ. Also, oh yeah, I guess I probably should comment on this fucking terrible room design because it's just the worst looking room design I've ever seen. Because okay, Foodie obviously tried to play. I was like, oh my god, look what my husband did for me, guys. Oh my god, it's so decorated and all because he loves me, guys. He doesn't want to shit on anyone else. You know, like that normal mentality that you have to try and show to people on the internet. It's hideous because it is so crap. There's no way this was designed with Foodie Beauty in mind. There is no movement. She is like, how is she meant to fit past that coffee table? Like, is this like, does he want to sleep with girls on this far end of the fucking couch and he knows she'll never be able to reach him to tell him off because she's like stuck down here or something like that? There's no way this was set up with Foodie Beauty in mind because it is too packed. Like, it is just way, way, way too packed for her. I've seen people arguing about, like, oh, are these new couches? Did he get secondhand? I have no idea. I also don't particularly care. I just do not think this was set up with Foodie Beauty in mind at all.
first load of groceries
I
here.
forgot about the food. Let's have a
And
look.
we have another one coming in a few hours.
Is it? Why do you have like 2 separate? What? Here's some of our groceries. More is coming in a couple hours. What? Why? I really hope you explain that, but that's only been interesting. Is this salt or sugar? What the fuck is with this, bro?
But here we go.
Why?
So I'm going to start at the front and then
It's just
get up
salt. Why do you need 3 bags of salt? Bitch is gonna give herself a stroke. What?
and show you the rest after.
I'm sorry. Okay, like this is meant to be like her healthy diet. 3 bags of salt. Then was it 3 bags of like cheese slices? 2 bags of cheese. Another bag of cheese. Another bag of cheese. What the shit? Peanut butter, which it's not bad for you or anything like that, but like it's very high in calories and fat for her. Cookies. What?
So we have like a bunch of salt.
I noticed,
because
yeah.
it was super, super cheap. So
So?
whenever something's on sale, we just stock up. And
Sure.
yeah.
Sure. Okay, tell me again about how you're like super well off and super wealthy. If you're single, like, well, I saw there was salt that was cheap, so I thought, why not? I'll just buy a whole bunch of salt, guys. It's cheap. Why do you need 3 bags of salt? This would genuinely take me like 5 years to go through. Like, what the fuck do you need that much salt for?
So
Are we gonna say the same thing about
we
the cheese?
have lots of cheese. This was also on sale. Shredded cheddar,
Was it also on sale? Jesus Christ.
shredded mozzarella,
2 bags of mozzarella, never
shredded
mind.
Cascaval cheese. I don't know
my
how to
God.
describe what this tastes like.
Yeah, just like all food.
It's a stretchy cheese.
It tastes like cheese. Why are all these morbidly obese people like? Because if you're fat and you're like actually a foodie, you know what she calls herself, Foodie Beauty. If you're like actually a foodie and you're also fat and you're just like, see, I really like this food because it's very rustic and really good taste on the palate, and you can like describe food to me and you can talk about these interesting types of food that you're really interested in, and you just eat a lot because you really like food. I understand that a lot more than her claiming like I'm a foodie, guys, and it's like describe cheese to me. It's stretchy.
It's kind of like matzah, but it's
Good description
really
there.
good.
Really good description there.
We have some cauliflower.
Yep. That you're never gonna eat.
2 heads.
Yep. Saw that.
Each
Nice
head
and kind.
was like 75 cents.
Oh my god. Okay. I'm just gonna say, if you are as rich as you're trying to flex on everyone that you are, you would not need to constantly tell me about the price of stuff and how stuff is on sale because you decide to buy it.
So cheap. I'm gonna make a cauliflower carrot cheddar
I'm
soup.
also gonna make a point that 75 cents is not like super cheap. Like, is it like super cheap? Especially because like, what are we talking about? Are we talking about like 75 like cents as in like denari cents? Are we talking about Canadian cents? Like, what are we talking about here, bro?
It's gonna be so good.
I can't wait for you not to do that.
We have some
Look at
Egyptian
how much,
sweet potato.
Look how many vegetables she bought that she is definitely not going to eat. Look at all this fucking wastage here, bros. Oh my god, there's so much wastage.
Oranges, cucumbers. Look how nice this produce looks.
Why did you buy like 42 cucumbers, bro? Is this for Salah? Is this to have a shit on or something like that? Like, I guess cucumbers have a lot of water in them, so I guess if you eat more cucumbers, you are going to be pissing more. And as we do know, he does like using women as toilets. So maybe this is the long plan. He is just doing it. Maybe that's why she suddenly talks about fiber as well. She likes a big fiber shit on her chest. What is with all this fucking produce? I guess vegetables also make your farts smell worse. I'm really going to get in depth in this idea because there's no way she needs like however many cucumbers are in these 2 bags. Like I said, even in that salad, which is like, there's cucumber in here, and there's like 1 fucking piece of cucumber.
2 kilos of cucumbers.
2 kilograms of cucumber. What the fuck? They go off so quickly. There's no way you're gonna use 2 kilograms of cucumbers.
I have some of these little condensed milk things that my husband likes in tea. So
okay, cool. I guess. I was like, immediately he's like, why don't you just buy like a bottle of condensed milk? Like this makes me think of like, you know, like if you go to like, I don't know, like a conference or a lobby or something like that they have those little ones, or like a hotel, like hotel rooms have stuff like that. It makes me think of that. I'd never think I'll have that in my house.
We have some smooth peanut butter,
chunky
some tomatoes. These Cadbury cookies are not for me.
yeah, sure, okay, yeah. This is not for me, guys. I can't wait for the next haul where it has like chocolate bars, and she claims that as well.
I like these cheddar.
You just like
slices,
cheese. You just like cheese. Don't try and give me a reason.
Eggs.
Okay.
Or on.
Okay, you just like cheese. Just don't try and give me an explanation for the specific type of cheese that you need. 30, 40. Sorry, there's a 4th one down there. Sorry, guys. And here's me saying I could count 40. You needed 40 slices of cheese because I like them in my eggs. Whatever you say, bro.
Ground beef, which I forgot to mention. I have about 500 grams of.
I have about 500 grams of ground beef to go with my 4 kilograms of fucking cucumbers and shit like that.
Minced.
The only bit of meat we have in the entire house.
So.
Oh my god, do you see the struggle of her trying to stand up there again? Holy shit.
Have some nice looking tomatoes.
They do not look nice. They look beat up as fuck.
Oranges, navel oranges, tangerines.
We saw even more.
These are.
Oh my god, she got some shit to pretend to meal prep, and then she. Also, like I said, look, there is no way this is designed for her to be able to fucking squeeze past this. I'm kind of tempted now to go back and watch this. Why didn't I watch this to start with? I probably should have gone back and watched like her showing off the new house. Maybe I'll do that. I'll quickly slide it in here at the end.
Microwavable containers.
Oh yeah.
Some white potatoes.
Nope. I thought she was going to say got containers for like meal prepping, but I guess not. I guess she just left off that important bit.
Some frozen paratha.
I don't know.
Which is like an Indian bread. It's so good.
Thank you.
Then we have these peppers. Look how amazing these are. They smell delicious.
Bro, yes. Do they look nice? They certainly do. Just like the cucumbers look nice. Just like the cauliflower look nice. The tomatoes look a bit beaten up, but yeah, a lot of it looks nice. You aren't going to eat any of it, bro. Like, that's all I have to say. You aren't going to eat any of it. There is way too much. Like, I'm sorry. Like, who are you trying to fool here with all of these vegetables? This isn't the first time. Obviously, she does this all the time, where she goes out and she buys loads of vegetables in these hauls, and then we never see her eat any vegetables after that. Obviously, it's because she doesn't actually do it. This is just her out here, I don't know, buying a bunch of shit, I guess, because it's cheap, and she just is convincing herself, oh yeah, the diet's gonna work now, guys.
Just probably make stuffed peppers. This whole bag is the equivalent of $1. Can you imagine? So, yeah.
Are peppers super expensive or something like that? And I'm sorry, also, how do you know? She's suddenly using the US dollar as a comparison piece currency. How do you know, bro?
So I'll put the price of.
Jesus Christ. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Look how fucking fat she is that she actually crept into view at the bottom when she's trying to fucking film downwards. Holy shit. Do you remember that scene from Star Wars where they're being like moving towards the Death Star? It's like that's not a moon, that's a space station or something like that. It's like that's the way I feel. It's like I'm looking out over the horizon here.
So I'll put the price of this first load.
Yeah, you want Salah's first load, don't you? Why is that sitting over there, just like hanging out? That's just so weird. I'm sorry, I don't know why it's just like so close. I'm assuming I don't know. It's just like it sits so close and so low down. It looks like it'd actually be like uncomfortable to try and get at. Okay, I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but I don't really think it's like overly impressive, especially when like the vast majority of it is vegetables. And then I don't know. I guess like, a lot of salt. Just really, you can just narrow down this entire order to like vegetables, cheese, and salt. It's not really that
somewhere
cheap,
around
I don't
here.
think.
So you can have an idea in the exchange as well. I'll try to do that.
So excited.
So yeah, time to get cooking.
She's deep breathing from standing up. How do you manage that?
And I'll be sure to do more cooking videos with a lot of these ingredients.
Oh, that did not work out well.
So, anyways, that's the first batch.
Oh my god.
Right. I don't know where.
Oh my god, is that even more cheese? Is that cheese? How much more cheese are we getting here? Come on the fuck on, bro. At least a lot more of it's not. Oh, I guess there is still like some vegetables and fruits and all here. So I guess we do have even more. Okay, I'm really curious because like for what she all ordered, there wasn't a lot of like breads, and I guess she is trying to move away from bread, because she's pretending to do dirty keto or something like that again. But like, it's just a lot of vegetables and not a lot of anything else.
I'm going to put all of this food, and this is my least favorite part of doing groceries, is putting everything away and organizing it up. All right, so
it's like I said, every once in a while she tries to pretend to be cute. It's like when she did the doctor thing, or when she was doing like the travel video, and like Salah said something to her, and she goes, I go over there, and I stay here, and I go, and it's just like, do you realize it's not cute or endearing for like, I don't know, like a 450-pound like awful woman to try and put on like a goo goo gaga baby voice and act like she's somehow like a nice person?
So this is not very organized at all.
Yeah, I know.
But we have some bread, some pita bread,
Yep.
which is pretty staple around here.
Bread.
Most house.
Okay, I take back saying there's not a lot of bread. There's like fucking like 8 to 10 but loaves of pita there.
Sold in the Middle East. I have some whole durum wheat flour. It's pretty dark, but whole wheat.
Spaghetti. Maybe end it with spaghetti because it sounded like you bought flour there.
Pasta is a lot healthier than
I
the
got
white
some
stuff.
spaghetti.
And we have some
What
2
the
packs
fuck?
of halloumi.
Cheese? Of course, more cheese.
We have some
more
butter.
cheese.
Don't know why.
Oh, is that butter? Okay.
Butter.
Okay. Is this cheese? This is cheese.
Then
Okay,
we have a whole bunch of like
more cheese. More cheese.
This is Egyptian Istanbuli cheese.
Just-
It's a soft cheese.
That's
It's
not
really
cheese.
good.
Oh, 100%. Cheese makes you shit. If you eat too much cheese makes you shit, doesn't it? It really does. I keep having random theories because, like, I don't know. I was remembering back to them in Thailand, and I kept always pointing out, it's like Salah likes to film her in like humiliating ways, and then when you see like he likes to humiliate women with his kinks, he's just like, okay, well, I guess that kind of makes sense why he's like filming her in like humiliating ways. Because whilst he might not be attracted to her, he might still like humiliating her. So maybe that's what it is. But now, like, I saw how she was doing all like the walking videos, and I was like, I wonder if he's like getting her to walk, or maybe she's like volunteering to walk because she knows he likes like smelly stuff because he likes like shit and farts and stuff like that. So maybe she's trying to make herself sweat more, so hopefully he'll be attracted to her stink or something like that. Maybe that's what we're going for. And I see all the cheese, so maybe she's trying to get like a nice big cheesy shit on his chest. Who knows, guys? But this is where my head is going. Like, she can sit here and like mutter and whisper as much as she wants and try and pretend to have like a perfect marriage. All I can sit and think of is go like, big cheesy shit. That's all I think of.
And
There's so much cheese.
Domati cheese.
There's so much cheese.
So.
Oh my god.
And here we have some
Lebna?
Turkish labna.
What is Lebna? No, you're just gonna say it. She says Lebna all the time, and I at no point of, because I always thought Lebna was like butter. It was like a butter substitute, but she has butter here. So what the fuck is Lebna? Is it like hummus?
Some laban, which is like a milk drink.
It's
drink.
like thanks, Foodie.
Kind of. We have some.
Even she seems like bored about this. Like I said, it's 1.25. I even had to go and check. This is 1.25. Is this how depressed she is? Or she's like, we got some Labna or some fucking shit. She just sounds so fucking bored.
Olive oil.
Was it on sale? Was it on sale?
We have some
French dressing.
salad dressing. French is my favorite.
Is it French? I've never seen orange French dressing.
Some roasted strips. You have to keep in mind, I don't live by myself, so...
Oh my god, she's trying to take me out. You have to keep in mind, guys, I don't live by myself. Promise, totes for real. Oh, that's so embarrassing. Oh my god, she actually has to remind people that her and Sala are like a couple and exist in the same plane of dimension. Oh my god, plane of existence, I meant. What the fuck? That's so bad. Oh, hint, hint, guys, just so you know, I actually don't live alone, just so you guys know. I know everyone thinks that he's moved out, like, to be fair, I never thought he actually even lived there to start with, but we seriously have her having to remind people, this isn't all for me, okay, you know what, whatever helps you sleep at night, mate.
A lot of, like, not a lot, but, so some of these things are going to be for my husband.
Sure.
Not only for me.
Yeah, sure.
And these are one of them.
What?
We have...
Why is... I'm sorry, compared to like the 42 kilograms of cheese you've shown me so far, are you really saying, oh, but don't these chicken strips, I'm not having those. These are unhealthy, guys. Like, what the fuck are you on about?
I have 2 packs of frozen chicken thighs. These are really good.
Yeah.
We have some frozen french fries.
So all we've got her pretending to have is some chicken thighs and the ground mince from last time. That's all we have. Her pretending is her meat in this entire selection, but she's claiming she's like trying to do high protein. Where's the protein coming from if that's all you have?
Guys, we have some yogurts.
Yay.
Vinegar, white vinegar.
There's
6
so
bottles of
many
mixed
of
berry
them.
juice.
Well, it's 4 bottles, but like, you know, okay.
Lemons. We have some white onion.
Look, full cream milk. 4 bottles of it, it looks like. Jesus, actual shit.
Onions and garlic. Some...
I've never seen onions packaged like that. That just looks really weird.
Milk.
Yep.
4 packs of milk.
Yep. Full cream
bread.
milk. Yep.
Some apples.
Some chicken noodle soup. Yay. Love that. Maggie.
Maggie soup.
Maggie.
It's a box of it.
It's pronounced Maggie, as in Dame Maggie. I have no idea where I was even going with that.
2 things of frozen mixed vegetables.
I believe you. Yeah, because guys, sometimes you need some frozen mixed vegetables. Even though I bought, you know, like an entire orphanage worth of vegetables in the last one, guys, you know, I need like mixed vegetables as well to stick in the freezer, just you know, for when those other ones go out of date in like a week and I haven't eaten any of them.
Onion powder, some Parmesan cheese.
Is that cheese as well? My God.
Can of mushrooms.
This woman's gonna become cheese.
Tuna.
Oh yeah, tuna.
Nutella. Broccoli.
Okay, I was waiting. I was sitting there edge of my seat waiting to see when she's like, oh yeah, by the way, this chocolate not for me, guys. Definitely not for me.
White fish.
Oh my God.
Whole wheat flour, because I want to make my favorite pot pie, but with whole wheat crust.
Yeah, bro, whatever you say.
Olive oil crust.
Whatever you say, man.
These, I don't know what they are. The first.
Dude, these chocolate things, these chocolate pastries. I don't even know what they are, guys. That's how little chance of me eating them. Why do you have noodles? Like, remember, like last time she was doing her fasting thing and she broke her fast because she just like decided to get cravings in the middle of the night, and she has these because they're quick and easy to make. Like, why do you have them whatsoever if they're gonna like lead you to binging?
My husband.
Sure,
Laundry detergent
my
and
husband.
fabric softener. 2 pineapples.
I had to just quickly go back because, like, obviously when she's like, for my husband, it's chocolate and it looks like it's coming out of a butthole. It's poop. Guys, you get it, it's poop. Never mind, just keep going. I'm just so done with it, it's so boring.
Huge thing of mayo.
Of course. Was it on sale? Mustard? Was it on sale?
Yellow mustard, I love it.
Was it on sale?
We have some chicken curry,
Yep.
Noodles,
Yep.
and some
Why do
cabbage.
you have those? Yeah, more
Yes.
vegetables.
So, the total for...
She could feed a fucking army on this, holy shit. But, by the way, guys, a reminder, I don't live by myself.
This one, I'll put it up there.
This is the only fuck she's ever had. What was it? 250. You know what? Yeah, that makes sense.
Different currencies, and then the total for everything for both hauls was... I'll put that here somewhere because I don't know what it is while I'm talking to you guys right now. You hear my cat playing in the bag, so that's her favorite part of groceries. So yeah, now comes the fun part, putting everything away.
Are you going to show us that?
But,
no? I'm assuming not? Nope, never mind. Why would you show us
that? The benefit of that is everything will be restocked, and I can do some cooking videos for you guys, inshallah. So... How'd
that work out for you, Foodie? Okay, really, really poor. Obviously, I didn't really show any of her mumbling and trying to act like she's got her life together and her life is perfect and we were all jealous as he had all that kind of shit. I obviously skipped all that because it's absolutely fucking nonsense. The food all was pretty funny. I kind of saved the video. I'm actually gonna go and do like I can't believe my husband did this, the redecorate. I'm gonna quickly do that at the end of this, and then I might do a reaction and just do like all of her walking videos together because I really don't think it's gonna be a lot in the walking videos. So I might just quickly do all the walking videos together in like what one sit down. So yeah, I'll be back in a sec, guys. Okay, guys, that is me back here. As like, I can't believe my husband did that. She actually tried to put a little bit of effort into it. She actually did chapters, guys. Ooh, very exciting. Obviously, the living room's saved to the end, so hopefully this isn't going to be like the last video, and we're actually going to be able to like watch all of this, because it does look like she addresses lessons learned, so maybe you're going to have to talk about something a wee bit funny. So let's go, guys.
Well, hello, guys.
Hello
How
there.
Are you doing?
I'm doing fantastic.
I'm doing well. So as you can see,
are you?
I'm back
are you
in Kuwait.
You're already sweating.
Infamous curtains there. So,
yeah.
Yeah, I'm back in Kuwait, and I thought I would talk a bit. I didn't film any of.
Oh my god, like she seriously just talks in slow. I actually am genuinely surprised. Maybe it's like because I've been away, or maybe it's because like when I was off sick. Like anytime I watch anything to do with her, I watch it like I usually do, and I watch it 2x speed. Like maybe it was that because you're sitting here going like, bro, you're talking in slow motion.
My journey home, really. I don't think so. I was so tired and out of it that I don't
screaming the entire time.
But I'm finally here, and
she obviously just didn't film her way back because once again she probably had to get 2 seats, and she just couldn't be arsed trying to think of a reason why she had to explain. It's like, oh yeah, the fucking there was a guy actually beside me, but he had a heart attack or something, and he got taken off the plane. So luckily I had a second seat beside me. Oh, inshallah, some bullshit like that. I just imagine it's because she was just sitting the whole time, like fists clenched. Just like you could hear her jaw grinding the entire way back before she screamed at Salah.
When I tell you that this journey is probably the worst one, it was just
okay. I don't care.
Every single thing that I had fear about with.
Oh my god, is she gonna make up a bunch of stuff to try and get, like I said, because she obviously wants to try and get past the Salah shitting on other women thing as quick. I'm never gonna not refer to it as the Salah shitting on other women thing because it is just such a funny description. In my head, I have to say it every single time. So I'm sorry, guys, you have to deal with Salah shitting on other women every single time I think about Salah in the future. But she so clearly wants to get past Salah shitting on other women that she has to like do this like Narnia storyline about how crazy her trip back was. So I guess it's gonna be interesting. Let's go.
Traveling as a fat person happened to me, and
did you get stuck?
I swear Allah was testing me, and
did you get
know what?
Okay,
I got through it. So I learned.
Maybe Allah was testing you because during the live stream when Salah was revealed to be shitting on other women, you screamed that you don't even believe in God because your husband is shitting on other women. Maybe that's why Allah was testing you.
Lesson here that
we're not even going to hear about this.
Even if something is like really hard, you can still get through it. Basic, but
really
so good to have in value.
You know, like constipation. Salah found that out with Kaibella.
In life, because we're gonna face problems, and trying to avoid them is probably more of a waste of time than learning how to deal with them.
Wow.
And because of what I went through on this trip, I
so introspective, guys.
I can get through these things, no problem.
Can you?
They're not fun too, but they're not meant to be.
She's so introspective, guys. She's such like a calm, sensible person, and definitely isn't trying to act like this because she had an absolute fucking meltdown about people online.
So I'll show you my big surprise after. So stay tuned,
excited.
watch the whole video till the end, because somewhere in the video I'm gonna put. You wait till you see like. I don't know if the.
I can't believe she's actually this desperately clickbaiting. At some point, you guys actually have to keep watching because at some point I'll show you. You guys have to keep watching because you know at some point during the video I'll show it. Jesus Christ, it's embarrassing.
Renovations, but everything done to the place. Okay.
Renovations.
So
Putting in fucking couches.
Basically, what happened was, you know how I booked like.
No.
Kind of.
No, basically, what happened is Salah was shitting on other women. That's what I want to hear about women.
In haste, just like last minute, because I'm impulsive like that.
I
was like, no, I can't sit here anymore.
I had it booked, just last minute, because I'm impulsive like that. It's like, no, it's because you found out your husband was wanting to shit on other people's chests, and you had to rush back to Kuwait. That's why. It wasn't like, tiki guys, I just decided to come back, because like, why not? That sounds like fun. It wasn't because of that. It's because you were like scared that he was shitting on other people's chests, so you had to rush back.
And just be depressed, and like, I have to come home and just be at my place and everything like that, and deal with, what we're dealing with together and everything like that. So I said to Salah, my husband, I said, book me a flight.
And I said to Salah, my husband, my Salah husband, Salah, husband, Salah. It's like, okay, Foodie, I get it. I don't believe it, but I get it.
Just ASAP, like in the next couple of
But
days.
Salah doesn't have any money. That's why you needed like to ask Bella to constantly send him money.
So I left on the 3rd of January,
Uh-huh.
and the flight was full. Like it's after holidays.
Oh, I'm so
It was a
excited.
full flight. I wasn't even able to buy 2 seats if I
Sure.
even wanted to.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so
Okay, so she definitely bought two seats then. Okay, thanks for letting me know.
even the business class was booked because
Yeah,
I was like,
sure.
okay, so business class is not as expensive as first class. I could maybe just.
Sure. Like, don't try and pretend that you have a lot of money, okay? I'm sorry. I just watched a grocery haul where you had to explain that you decided to buy 3 entire, like, kilograms of salt because it was on offer and you might as well. Like, just to keep it around. Like, I'm sorry. Don't try and make out that you're, like, some high... I was considering maybe business class. You would have considered business class all the other times then, not just this random time.
Justify that has a bigger seat. It's private. Next time, I think I will.
Yeah,
and then
sure.
I can give like a review of it.
I bet
So
you
anyway,
don't.
so they're like, sorry, ma'am, it's full. So I'm like, the whole time,
They were like, sorry, ma'am, it's full. Instant jump cut because I guess she must have realized, oh shit, I totally messed up because I just lied and pretended that Salah booked the tickets for me. And I was like, oh shit, but for some reason she didn't cut out the bit where it's like, sorry, ma'am, it's full.
I'm freaking out. I was so nervous of like, I'm going through scenarios like, okay, how bad am I going to be encroaching on the person next to me?
Yeah.
Is it going to be
Even though, like, you're going through. Okay, so she's going through these nightmare scenarios in her head, just hearing that she's not able to get 2 seats. However, she's never got 2 seats ever before during any other flight, and she's never thought about it or worried about it. But this time, only she has to worry about it, which is, I'm sorry, it doesn't make any sense, bro.
a huge man? Because then, if it's a very tiny person, that might be okay.
No, it wouldn't. It wouldn't be okay. You're going to encroach regardless. Oh, it's a small person. It's okay. I don't mind just taking up all their space. But if it's a huge man, well, they might be able to take some of my space, and I don't agree with that.
My eyeliner's leaking because it's not waterproof. So anyway, I had to take my car, park it.
Which implies that you've been crying since you got home. That's not a good. It's not a good thing to let us know.
Then I had to take a taxi to the Ottawa train station. Then a bus. Like
Why do your family hate you? That's a beautiful picture. Why do your family hate you? Like, if I told my family in general, I've said, guys, I'm going on holiday here. There'd be like a competition to see who would be able to take me to the airport. Like, that makes something want to get rid of me, doesn't it? They'd want to like try and actually take me there. They want to say goodbye. Her, it's just like, oh guys, well, no one wanted to take me there, so I guess I just had to take a taxi. It's like, that's so sad.
Charter bus to Montreal Airport. Okay, the Pierre Elliott Trudeau Airport. And on the way, the cab driver.
Thanks for letting me know the entire name of that airport. I was wondering. I wasn't like, but I appreciate it. If she's about to say the cab driver recognized her, I don't know. I might just like shit myself. But then Sal will be really interested and come and talk to me, and I don't want that. Like,
was like telling me that everything is so bad.
look at her trying to think up a fucking story. Remember, like I said, 1.25 speed. This is her actually sitting here trying desperately to think up a story. She's even like looking around, like, he was telling me
Canada right now with like food prices and poverty, and he said that he went to the grocery store.
Oh my
and
god, she's actually trying to immediately do. Like I said, this is why it's so funny seeing her go back and do the grocery haul in Q8, and she's like, "See this bag? That would be equivalent of $1 in America." She is trying to already do like the West is evil thing again. The second she got back to Q8, she immediately trying to do the evil West. Oh my god, that's embarrassing.
He went into the bathroom and there was like a half-eaten chicken, and apparently the guy coming out said, "I left you some." So people are actually, this is really sad. People are taking food like rotisserie chickens into the bathroom and eating them and just not paying.
What? What are you talking about? Like, what a fake story to try and make it like, oh, I'm in Q8. Q8's magical and amazing, by the way. I definitely didn't rush back to Q8 because I was worried that my husband was shitting on other people. No, it's because the West is just falling apart, guys. It's not like Q8. And I'm so sorry, guys. Even though she was like talking about like Q8 like it was going to be a war zone because of the Israeli-Palestine conflict.
Which is probably honestly less risky than walking out with the detectors. So anyway,
most bathrooms have detectors. Maybe they don't over in Canada or something like that. But like all the bathrooms we have in shopping markets all have like detectors and all. Also, I don't think anyone has a security tag inside a rotisserie chicken. So I think the risk is probably the same.
Yeah, that was interesting conversation.
No, it wasn't, 'cause it's
so
fake.
then my flight was at 8:55. You
I
know,
love she's clickbait is so hard. She has lessons learned, and the lessons learned is about being fat in a plane, and also people eating rotisserie chickens in bathrooms. Apparently, nothing about shitting on chests or anything.
you always board earlier than takeoff. So, um, I got on the plane, and it was one of those. You know how you have like there's like three rows of seats in the
It's like
plane.
planes and
On the
planes.
left and right, there's like rows of three, and then in the middle, there's a row of four seats.
Yeah, sometimes.
Well,
Yeah,
luckily, I had the aisle seat
sure.
so that I could spill out if I wanted to, except when dinner service is coming.
That is so
But sitting
embarrassing.
beside me was
Imagine just sitting here like saying this to people, like just like sitting there and just happily saying this to people. It's like I'm so glad I got the aisle seat because I am so fat I could spill into the aisle.
this grumpy-looking younger man, like younger.
Younger, he's like, and then, fuck, he was, bro. How about you just like think up the characters in your fucking fan fiction before you start trying to tell them to me? Holy shit.
Man
He
from
was
India,
man.
and he was just like
Jesus fucking Christ. I think I could actually make up a character quicker than she fucking could. Holy, it's embarrassing. Oh my god, she's trying so hard to like think of something to say here to make this sound interesting. This is at 1.25 speed. Hold, Jesus fuck.
yeah, because I heard him talking to the person beside him.
Here it
So
is.
anyway, he was like, yeah,
As he turned around to the person beside him and said, "Hi, I'm from India." Okay, Foodie, whatever you say.
younger. He wasn't too big, so that was good.
Sure.
So
Oh, that was
I
that
like,
was good. I'm so glad this fucking young man from India, who happened to say he's from India, by the way. I'm so happy this young man from India who wasn't too big, because it would have been inconvenient for me if this man from India was too big. So awful of him to be a young man from India and big, I guess.
freaking out. Everyone's looking at me. I was like one of the last people to get on the plane,
Uh-huh.
and I asked for an extender.
I don't believe you because she the way she gets like taken through airports, she generally gets treated like she's like a disabled person. Disabled people usually seem to get taken on first and then like taken off like last. That seems to be how it goes. Anytime I've ever had any experiences online, not online on like planes. For her, the way she gets treated, it would make it seem like they probably bored her early. So I don't buy it.
So I had to kind of like, be like, excuse me, as I take
Just walk your way down, slapping everyone with your fucking gun.
my seatbelt and plug it in. And anyway, finally, when I sit down, that was the moment. Like, I'm like, okay, I'm going to sit down. This is it. This is the moment
my
I've been waiting for. The
God.
moment I'm so scared for.
This is so slow. Holy shit! Actually, I might actually put it to 1.5 speed. This is so slow and so not even interesting.
And boom, it was okay. Like, so the seats in the Qatar plane are actually
Wow, I was actually able to fit in a plane. Yay!
a bit bigger than the Emirates, because in the
Sure.
Emirates, I remember like I had trouble with the handle going down unless I lost a bit of weight. I don't know.
How could
I don't
you-
think so, but
How could you possibly? Well, actually, you claimed you've lost 10 pounds in like the 3 days since getting back. Apparently, so who fucking knows you? There's literally no way that she'd be in any way thinner after Canada when she was going to like all you can eat Chinese buffets and sitting in a car eating Big Turks and shit like that.
anyway, the bars came down. It was like a bit snug, but like with the seatbelt extender, I was fine.
Sure.
We actually weren't even
Whatever you
really
say.
touching, which really surprised me. So
I
thought,
don't
oh my
believe
gosh.
you at all.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I just don't believe you at all. I really don't. That's all I have to say. She is like 450 pounds. She is super morbidly obese, and she's apparently sitting beside a man. Like, and even if it's not an overly large man, I do not believe that she was not encroaching on him.
And I think this is like a test I'm glad I went through, because it showed me that, it's one of my biggest fears, and I was fine. Okay.
What was your
So
biggest fear?
I was okay this time. I was happy.
Even though next time you're planning to book business, so this doesn't happen to you, but apparently this test was proven to you that you're absolutely fine and it's not actually an issue. That those two things don't make sense together. You can't have passed the test and thought, oh, actually, this isn't actually that bad. But also next time are planning to spend considerably more money to have a seat where you aren't near people.
The dinner service table doesn't come out all the way.
Obviously
so
not.
it came out halfway for me. Like, it folds once and then twice out. So
Sure.
I could unfold it once, and I
don't
probably
believe you
could
at
have
all.
gotten away with a tray of food
I
being
don't
on
believe
it.
you.
And I didn't want to I don't know. I had a fear about that, and I didn't want to use the washroom. So
Well, yeah, obviously. She has never used the washroom. I really doubt she has ever used the washroom in a plane because she just wouldn't fit.
literally did not eat. I had drinks, a lot of drinks. I didn't eat.
I literally did not eat? Oh no. Remember, this is the woman who's like claiming she's like doing like 18-hour fasts on the regular, like it was no big deal. But she's like, guys, I literally didn't even eat for my plane trip. That was like 11 hours. It's like, oh no.
I didn't go to the bathroom for 12 hours straight. Just
like every
in
other
and out
time.
of like consciousness, not sleep, because I don't really sleep if I don't have my CPAP. Like I don't. I just keep getting woken up.
So sad.
By my breathing. So
Why would
anyway,
you,
the flight actually.
Why would you not just want to fix yourself? If all these things ticking along, why would you just not want to fix yourself?
It went by really quickly. I don't know. By some miracle, I swear, it was just like it went by really quickly. And I watched.
Because the whole time she was just sitting there grinding her teeth, just like clenching her fist, or her hand to her fist over and over again, thinking about Salah.
Psycho, like the original with with.
And she's watching Psycho. See,
like I was.
It all makes sense.
Like looking at my movie, like what the heck, you know?
Yeah, young men generally are really like blown away by Psycho because it's such a raunchy, scary movie by today's standards. Young men are generally, oh my god, what is this? Oh, it's a horror movie. Oh yeah, it's definitely not like modern horror or slasher movies aren't considerably bloodier, more gruesome, more insane. It's Psycho, bro. It's not that. It's not that big a deal.
So,
she has to lie every time. Everyone always is looking at her. Everyone's thinking about her.
He looked a bit like...
Bro, I literally don't care what the random young Indian man, who let me know, by the way, he's Indian because he was talking to someone else and I overheard him say that he was Indian. Just letting you all know that, guys, that for some reason his nationality mattered in some fucking way, I guess, to this story. Why do I need to know what he looked like in this incredibly fake story?
He'd been through some things in life, like a bit rough.
Yeah, he's sitting beside you, bitch. he probably sat down, he looked like a suave, like, 20-year-old. By the time he sat up at the fucking end of it, he was like 45, he had grey hairs and fucking crow's feet. He's just like, bitch, I've been through some shit.
You know, on the edges, so I thought, okay, good, he's been through some things, so he'll get through sitting next to a fat person on a plane. So
I inconvenienced someone else. There's no, like, concern or anything like that. It was even earlier on in this, she was like complaining, oh, I hope he's not too, the man said beside me he's not too big because it would inconvenience her, but she's like, he looks like he's been through some shit, so fuck it, whatever, he'll be fine, he'll be able to survive sitting next to me. Like, Jesus, wouldn't you be humiliated? Wouldn't you be like ashamed of yourself for even thinking that way? Like, holy fuck, what an absolutely terrible person.
Oh, that was that, and then I was so tired because I didn't sleep.
Even though you just said you did.
For sure,
okay.
if I have to fly, like, super long flight like that again, I'm going to get business. Like, if there's any available.
Sure, I buy it entirely.
Because they're so, like, they're one of the best business classes. And
sure, whatever you say, bro.
So
whatever you say, bro. Whatever fucking copage you want to go with, whatever. You know what? Like, she makes it sound like it's the first time she's ever flown for this length of time. I said, bro, you have apparently traveled, like, back and forth to Kuwait, like, what, 6 times so far? 8 times? No, yeah, 8 times. She's traveled back and forth at least 8 times now. This was like the 8th trip. And she is trying to make it sound like insane. That it's changed, that it's different. I was like, bro, how would you not have learned this the first time?
I can sleep. And, you know, it's private. You don't have to worry about anything. So anyway, so after the 12 hours, by the time I got to Doha, I was so tired. I just saw the first.
I like the fly just buzzing around here. Obviously, just from the shit pile in the corner from Salah and Kai Bella's little romp the other way.
Trolley driver guy, and I'm like, I need to get to my gates.
I
only had like a 2-hour.
Oh my god, again! Oh my god! I can't believe she's doing this, guys. I had to take. It's not because I'm a big fat, morbidly obese person who can't walk the length of myself. No. It's because, guys, I literally only had a couple hour changeover. Insane. You know, like I only had 2 hours and some minutes as well, hours and some minutes as well to make it to my next gate, and that's physically impossible, bro. If you had more than like 2 hours, you had plenty of time.
Transfer time, and it went by really quick. We boarded a bit early. So,
sure, we did. Yeah, planes usually do it.
Again, I didn't even care at this point. I was like, whatever seat I'm assigned, whatever, because I'd gone through 12 hours of it. I can get through an hour, right?
Okay, so she's gonna pretend now that she got a free seat. I bet you.
So I was sitting beside a very small woman, and I had so much room. So Qatar,
I had so much room because I took it from her. Yeah, she keeps saying stuff without like realizing that she does not look like the good person in this. Like, what's it? 100% in her head, she thinks she's the good person, but she doesn't seem to realize, like, whoa, you look awful here.
Definitely, I heard one plus size influencer say they like Emirates for the best international flight for plus size people. I say Qatar is for sure.
Sure, whatever you say, bro.
There was a fly somewhere. I got it when we were washing.
Immediately started picking her nose and then jump cut.
Windows, like from the outside. If you don't wash your windows here, like, the sand dust.
There's a fly in my flat, and it's not because I smell and probably don't change the cat litter box or anything like that, and just leave food just lying around the place, you know, like I did in Canada. It's not because that. It's because the windows, yeah, the outside of the windows, yeah, that somehow is connected to a fly.
Make them very dirty quickly, and Salah has really long arms, so he helps me with that.
Sure, when he exists.
Anyway, all of this.
I had to skip there because Julia's obviously in the background, as you can see, and she started doing her screaming thing where she just kept screaming over and over again while staring into the camera, really hoping like Julia would like pay any form of attention to her. And then Julia didn't. And then she saw her like start to turn, and there's a jump cut, and then it was like Julia's even further away from her. So clearly she tried to turn around to grab Julia or something like that to try and show, look, I don't abuse my animals, trust me guys. But like Julia obviously just moved further away from her to get away from her. So yeah, I just cut because I don't really like her interacting with the cat because she is like an animal abuser. So it was quite funny. It was quite funny. Just that Julia just like totally blanked her. I was like, "Fuck you, bitch."
Was worth it because when I was, you know, getting out of the luggage area, just.
Were you in freight? Were you packed in freight? Or when I was getting out of the luggage area, it makes it sound like she got put on like we conveyor belt, just like chucked out of the plane on the conveyor belt.
Tired, hungry, sweaty.
How unlike you. That just sounds like
miserable.
You in general.
You know, I had my husband greeting me.
I had my husband. He's my husband, guys.
To get in, you know, the car.
It was really weird though. He smelled like shit. I don't know why.
The new car.
Uh-huh.
Not the kid.
Oh my god, she's trying so hard to try and like flex and make it seem like she has like a good life in any way. And it's just everything's embarrassing about it. The new car. Oh, the one with the fire extinguisher? Oh yeah, that car. How could I forget?
And
oh my god, this is actually embarrassing for you.
And I have to say, now really being back and forth a couple different times, this feels more like home for me.
See, I love she had like quickly try and like, even though like when she was in Canada, she said exactly the same thing about Canada. Even though, but I love she had like rein it back in again because she can't admit to people because like there's that time when she did the visa run back to Canada where she like didn't tell anyone. She just like filmed a bunch of videos in advance and she released them over time, and it was like very clear she'd gone back to Canada during it. Like now suddenly she's like a few times, I mean only a couple, maybe once or twice because she's just suddenly like, oh shit, I can't tell them
right now. So the biggest thing when I came
big
home,
old turd on the floor,
our apartment door was opened. I want to almost cry because I didn't even recognize our place.
I think I'd throw myself out that fucking window. I'm sorry, this is so embarrassing. Like, remember, this is the woman like who had a rush back because she was suddenly found out that her husband was cheating on her with some fucking random lunatic online, and she had a rush back to try and hopefully stop him from cheating on her even more. And she's like, I want to cry. There's a new couch. Like, imagine, just imagine.
Our Salah basically redecorated the entire place.
The second you left, suspicious.
Well, the living room and the bedroom, and then we call it Harry's room. Howie's room is pretty much the same, but we have a lamp for that place now. We have a new lamp.
Oh wow, a lamp! Jesus Christ, splashing out. If in any way she's trying to pretend that this was made for her, I'm sorry, bro. You were gone for like a couple of weeks, and in your head, in your like fake storyline, like I know it was a fake story where she was like claiming she was going back to Canada because she wanted to make it sound like it wasn't for a visa run, but everyone knows it was for a visa run again. Like she's gonna come back. It's like, well, you're meant to be staying away for like 2 years. Like, why would he redecorate the second you leave? Unless I don't know, you smelled, and like all the couches smell because of you.
Lamp, but that's about it for that room. So I'll show you here.
Yeah, get to the point, bro.
The new living room. We're not going to show our bedroom. We have a brand new bedroom.
Okay, so the bedroom, like we know for sure he doesn't stay there, anything like that. That's why she's not showing it. We all know that. Thanks, cool. Thanks for letting me know.
And oh my gosh, you guys, the bed is such an upgrade because I showed you in our old apartment hall.
Yeah. Yeah, you did. You showed us when you moved in here, but it was like the bedroom was like very clearly there was nothing of his in it. So like, yeah, that's why you don't want to show it again.
In our old apartment hall, you saw our bedroom once. That bed, wasn't really comfortable, but it was big enough.
No, it wasn't. So it also wasn't big enough.
Like it's the plushiest mattress.
Oh my god, bro! Get to the actual point.
Has like a lot of storage shelves. She likes to sleep in some of them.
Fantastic, I'm so interested.
Like a big thick ledge I could put my CPAP.
This bro is seriously just explaining to me what the fucking bedroom looks like. Like, I'm not going to show you it for like literally no reason, even though she's shown it before. It's because it's very blatant that he is not there. It's like, oh yeah, the bedroom, for some reason I can't show you, but it's got like storage, I guess. It's like, wow, bro, tell me more. Oh, tell me more. Just like you told me about that random young Indian man who let me know he was Indian, by the way, sitting beside you on the plane. Just let me know. I'm like, yeah, I'm so interested.
And everything, whatever, you know. So we also have like a huge new wardrobe.
Sure,
like
I believe you entirely.
You know, is it hydraulic? I don't know where, like, it doesn't smash the drawers when you close. They close themselves a bit.
Are they hydraulic?
And it's all mirror. It's beautiful.
Oh my god, this is so stupid.
The living room. So I'll show that to you now.
Yeah, thank god, finally.
So here it is.
What the fuck? It is so weird looking. Like, it looks even smaller than it did before. Like, what's the change? So you got these, I guess. And you got this, like, weird table. And these chairs are not designed for her to sit on, like, whatsoever. Why is it so cramped suddenly? Like, it doesn't make sense. Like, in no way am I thinking, oh, this was made for his 450-pound wife, when it is so cramped. Like, look, there's, like, no distance between that chair and the couch. It's just so cramped looking. Remember, this is meant to be them flexing. Like, at the start of the last video we saw, where she's like, I never get tired of the view out the window from my bedroom, guys. But this is meant to be her, like, bawling on all of us. Like, we're super rich. We have a beachside apartment. And here we are, in a super cramped-ass place.
Is our new living room. Look how different and amazing this looks, guys.
I wouldn't be that impressed.
We have
I'm sorry,
a
bro.
slightly different color scheme, although we still did keep some of the old, but we have
It's not really slightly different. It's like entirely different because it doesn't have like a fucking bright blue couch.
a brand new, larger carpet.
Wow.
This is sort of new, but we kept this little
What is the armrest? That's what you're focusing on right now. What?
organizational cubby thing.
Oh, I think you
really
mean
like it.
this thing, the thing that's tucked away in the corner.
And here we have a little dining set. I didn't even know we had room for a dining area, but a
You
little
don't.
four-seater.
No, you don't. That's the point. You don't.
And I love these little fake lights inside, but these little
Oh, all these candles burning. I wonder what the candle. You know, where like Gwyneth Paltrow had that goop candle that smelled like her vagina. Do you think like Salah has ones that's just like made from like people's like butt sweat or something like that?
jars of lights that Salah picked out. They're so cute.
They aren't, but okay.
All right, and here we have the new sofa. It is a
Why the? Okay, I'm sorry. I know the tissues are probably there just for like convenience sake, but I'm sorry. When I think that Salah had to change the couch because he's shit all over the last one, why is there tissues here? Is there going to be a bottle of lube hidden behind these?
traditional type of Dioania style sofa
Fantastic.
set, and it kind of wraps around
She got that for Ramadan last year, didn't she?
the whole living room. I really love the color. It kind of
Yeah, I see it wraps around the whole living room and it looks bad because the way this is like an L shape and it's got like the armrest on each end. The fact that this one doesn't have an armrest makes it look really weird, especially because it overlaps that one so much. I don't know. They clash.
It brightens up the room and goes well with the carpet.
Thing.
And here we have a table set that comes with
So
a large
fucking
table and
funny.
3 smaller tables. And
Why is this sitting out here? It's like, you know, people who try and flex their knowledge, so they have like an Encyclopedia Dramatica sitting on the. When I say Encyclopedia Dramatica, I think that just shows what kind of person I am, as opposed to like Encyclopedia Britannica. Thank you very much. Sitting on it to try and make. Yes, guys, I'm very intelligent. I read. She has the fucking Quran sitting here that is still at the start, so it hasn't even been cracked. Holy shit. I love laughing at her for her fake Muslim shit because like the bookmark is literally on the first page. She hasn't even opened it.
the cool thing is you can remove the tables and put them anywhere you want. We have
Yeah, bro, it's a fucking like nesting table. We know how they work. The cool thing is, bro, you can actually take the tables out from underneath it. It's like, yeah, it's literally what it's designed for. Thanks,
in
bro.
the corner with the
Oh
lamp.
my god.
And we have Bakur, Quran, and a nice roses.
The Quran, you know, just have the
in
Quran
the
just sitting
center
here, you know.
of the table.
Why did you ask me how Muslim I am? I have the Quran sitting on my coffee table, guys.
Obviously, the best part about this condo is the seaside view.
Is it?
It just
I love looking at car parks.
that,
It's
that
just
touch, you know.
a car park.
There's also this
Maybe you could like tidy it up around there. If he's doing like a whole rejuvenation of the apartment, maybe get it cleaned up around there because it's a bit gunky looking.
wall decoration that Salah picked out.
Yeah.
Also matches with everything, and I just really like the
Weird. So much like brown suddenly. It's so weird. It's almost like there's like dark browns there and some light browns there and kind of some off browns there. It's really weird. Salah seems to be really focused on brown recently. I don't really get why, guys.
style of it. It's cool. And this was a
I had to skip because she randomly cut to the cat and the cat is like super matted, like terrible, awful looking. She is so matted looking. So obviously I don't want to show that. And then she showed the fucking hamster and did a voice for a while, and it's just terrifying. It scared me a little bit. So I don't want to scare you guys as well. Also, I was about to say the rat. The rat looks totally different than every other time I've seen. Every single time I see it, it has a different color scheme. So it is very clear that the rat just keeps dying, and they just keep replacing it over and over and over again. I don't think this looks that nice. Like the bread obviously looks nice, but I always think the bread looks nice. The hummus stuff, I never really liked that. And whatever the fuck this all is, it looks gross. Yeah, no,
Our
not
first
fussed.
breakfast together, a traditional.
Our first breakfast together, strangely without Salah actually being present or anything. But he's definitely here, guys. Trust me.
Arabic breakfast with falafel, different
It
kinds of
looks
sugar
so
cheese.
gross.
Patsia, which is hummus with ful,
Yeah.
and we had some sandwiches there and some fatayr. It was very, very delicious.
She's back in Kuwait for like one day, and she's already doing the when she's trying to like pronounce things in like an Arabic way. It's like I said, like whatever, fine. Generally, if you're trying to speak like a different language, you do have to adopt the accent slightly. But anytime she does it, she is so uncultured. She doesn't know any Arabic like whatsoever. But she always just tries. It's like when she said like, "We have our friends coming down from," and it's just like, what the fuck, bro? It just suddenly comes out of nowhere because it is so different than her normal accent.
You know how much I love the falafel. Oh, in the middle of the cheese platter, it comes with jam, and it has tomatoes and
That
za'atar
jam?
and olives and all kinds of things. It was so delicious. If you
Is
haven't
that
tried
jam? It looks like sweet chili sauce. That's what I assumed it was gonna be.
halloumi with jam on bread, you have to. It's so good.
Nah, I'm not gonna take
And
food
I usually
advice
just
from
take
you,
the
bro.
falafel
Thanks.
And dip it.
It looks really dry.
And
Those
there
look
you go,
dry as
yummy.
fuck. Where's Salah's hand? Is Salah's hand not gonna come in here and reach out and grab something? Like I know he'll probably be reaching past you, like grabbing just straight out of your asshole or something like that. But like, where's Salah? Come on, like you guys are sharing this breakfast together. That's what you just said. It's so suspicious that he's not here in the room with us right now.
And this is in the evening. I just wanted to show you our ceiling lights, which also kind of match with the color
Wow.
scheme of our living room.
That is so cringe, but okay.
So yeah, this is very typical kind of style here for the Middle East.
How would you know?
For like gatherings. Or
How
whatever
would you
you
know
call it, and
from the
it's,
gatherings
like,
you're
kinda
gonna
wraps
have?
around the whole room. I really, really, really love it. So it's very nice. It's a bit low to the ground, but some of them are on the
Thanks, whatever the fuck that was. They just randomly just like stuck in some Arabic words that she clearly has no idea because she didn't use them at the time. She just randomly stuck them in, and it's like, what the fuck was that even in relation to?
floor, you know? So yeah, so my trip home was arduous. It was very testing.
Didn't sound like it at all.
It's
like, I love that she doesn't like talk about the relationship. She doesn't talk about how testing the relationship or anything like that was that her husband was cheating on her with some rando he met online like instantly. The second they started texting him, he immediately started talking about like raping her Bible and shitting in her mouth. But like, no, my flight home was testing because yeah, it just kind of was. And it's like, but it doesn't sound any harder than any other time she's ever traveled, apart from there was someone sitting next to her last time, which is apparently the first time she ever has experienced that or ever thought about that, even though she's also never bought 2 seats before, guys. Trust me, it's real.
really need to get healthy so that I can do things
imagine.
like that, like travel and
Exist.
I mean, traveling for anyone, even healthy people, it's stressful, you know?
Like a bit, I guess, sometimes, but I quite like traveling. Like, as long as I can get to the gates fine enough, as like not in like a big confusing airport like I wouldn't know anything about, like that, like maybe the first time in a new airport that might be an issue if you have a very short transfer window, but like generally no, I don't find traveling that stressful like at all. I actually quite like traveling. Like the most annoying part, I think, actually for me is probably the bit like at the end of the holiday when you're going from the hotel to the airport. Because you're checking the hotel room, making sure you haven't left anything behind, and then you have to get to the airport, and you're in a different country, so you're like trying to work out the best way to get there. So it's like, should I take a train? Should I get a taxi? You know, how awkward is it going to be traveling with all my bags in the train? You know, that kind of stuff is what plays on my mind more. Like the travel, like in my home country, and never an issue. Unlike her, I actually have people who actually want to come and pick me up from the airport.
My body hurts a bit from sitting for so long. I did have the compression stock.
Yeah, bro, because you never sit usually. Yeah, definitely not. That's not what you're doing right now. You just never sit. She's up on her feet too often, guys, sitting for 12 hours. That was such an alien experience for her.
Things worked because my feet are not swollen at all.
Sure, I believe you,
so
bro.
happy. So I got home and I was just like, wow, you did all this work like in such
did
little time.
all this
you know,
work.
like within a day, just went shopping for everything and then replaced everything. Like,
What? So he got all this in a day. I'm sorry, I don't believe you. Like, what is the turnaround for like couches being delivered one day?
people are going nuts in the streets today. Sorry for the noise if you can hear that.
That's just standard.
What are you doing?
I love the cat. I just immediately turns away from her the second she starts speaking to it. I feel so sorry for that cat.
So then I had a shower.
And then jump cut because the cat ignored her again.
Then
I had a shower, guys. Just for reals. Do you believe me yet, guys? I had a shower. I don't ever feel the need to tell people I had a shower. I just don't. It's Amber and her and Boogie and all. They have this weird thing of like letting people know, by the way, I bathed. It's like, oh, okay. I did too today, Chantal, if you're interested. I don't know why it's just coming up in like normal conversation, but like, I guess I showered today as well, Chantal. So we're shower twins, yay! What?
nice new sheets, and oh, it was so amazing. Just an amazing night, and
Oh my god, she's trying to pretend they had sex. Maybe that's why she didn't go to the toilet for 12 hours. Oh my god, she was saving it all up for Salah. That's why it was an amazing night. She's sitting there with a fucking cork up her arse the entire flight home being like, this is for Salah, this is for Salah, this is for Salah. I can't believe she just tried to pretend they had sex. That's amazing. That is so fucking... Chantal, you make me smile. That's all I have to say. You make me smile. Oh my god. Yeah, I know he was cheating on me and wanting to grate Bibles and shit on people, but you know what? We had a great night last night. T. That's so embarrassing. Oh my god. Oh my god, she tried so hard. Maybe that's why she's eating baked beans earlier on. It's the fucking first bean that's been flicked in that entire apartment. What the fuck are you talking about, bro?
being home. So the pets were so happy to see me.
I mean, look at when they're like ignoring you entirely.
I guess that's about it. So thank you for
Oh my
watching
god,
this video.
that was the
And
funniest
like I
thing
said,
I've
I
ever
enjoyed showing you
seen.
Our new home.
Oh
It
my
feels
god, I don't
like a
give a
new home.
shit,
It
bro.
feels so different. Like
Oh my god, that was so funny. Oh, 10 out of 10. Oh, fantastic. Oh my god. I'm actually in pain. My chest still hurts. My chest still hurts, and all that laughing hasn't done anything for me. Like I say, guys, God, my voice is really going here. But like I said, I might do like a live stream just to relive it. Maybe like the month anniversary. We're probably getting close to the month anniversary. I've been sick for so long. We'll get to it at some point, guys, and we'll have a chat. But I don't know. I'm trying out my new microphone here. Like in the last one, there's a bit of a drone in the background, but I footed it around with the settings and stuff like that. So like I don't know. Maybe it sounds different. Maybe it sounds better. I also randomly find that there's like random like things I can press that change like I don't know like just like have like presets and stuff like that. Like I can do sound effects. Like I don't know. I could sound like a DJ robot if I wanted to. So I'm not really sure how it sounds, but I think I sound like a DJ robot right now. So I don't know if I'll ever actually do anything. Oh yeah, like I forgot to turn that off. I don't know if I'll ever actually do anything with this, but who knows, guys. That's gonna be the video, guys. Have a good one, guys. Take care of yourselves. Bye bye.